cultured people. Where did we stop? Oh yeah, Mama Nikki made it to America. How was the experience when you got there?
For me to even fly, because my great grandmother always say, come and look. So they are saying the bird come from Ilu Oyibo. So then it's a bird that fly. Then before you look up, they will say the bird has fly away. So for me to enter the plane, I never see any. I was dreaming before. I was in the plane. I told my great grandmother, I said, I dream I was in the plane. Oh. He said, always dream something good that maybe one day you will go. So that I was so happy. Then they took us with Panam to US. They give us our visa, they give us ticket, and then we get to US hotel. They take us straight to the state of Maine where we went to teach.
How was the experience? Because you really carry your African culture with you. So how was it to now end up in a country where
it's cool?
It's cool. Yes.
First of all, it's very cold. So when we are going, they said we should look for shoe that will cover cold. We should look for sweater that when we are going is cold. We said, okay. I went to Bendam Boutique. You know what they call Bendam Boutique? Tokumbo. Used cloth.
Okay.
And then I paid 2 shillings, 3 shillings. I bought 3 or 4 dresses. So I was so happy. I'm able to even buy sweater for 1 shillings. So I wear that. I wore it from Nigeria too.
Wow.
So when I entered the plane, I went with flip-flop.
Wow.
So inside the plane, I keep seeing people wearing Nike. Then I say, you are wearing my name. My name, my name, they say, this is a company. Then I say, okay, can you give me the name of the company? So when we get to New York, they took us, because the escort take us. I said, my name is Nike and I want to see this company. So when I get there, I showed them my passport. I said, my name is Nike. They said, oh, this is a company. Then I said, I'm wearing flip-flop. I want shoe. Like, they gave me shoe. They gave me jumpsuit, and that is how I was able to
face the cold.
Yes. So then they now take us to our place where we are teaching. So the first thing they offer us is salad. We said we are not. They give us rabbit food. We were now crying to ourselves, hey, they give us rabbit food. Why should they give us raw food? It's only rabbit who eats raw food. So they didn't stop there. They now give us brown bread. We now start crying. Where is pepper? No pepper. So we said we cannot eat this. So they have to order pepper for us. So they have to order some food for us in New York. Then I was now cooking for the other artists. We people who never traveled before, it was a cultural shock.
Yeah.
But we can eat lobster. We want white bread. They have brown bread. They said hot dog. We said, yay, these people are eating doggo. We don't know, it's sausage.
Oh yeah.
So the day they give us hamburger and we see Kentucky Fried Chicken, we said, this is the one we want, chicken. So when we eat the chicken, we will break the bone. Then they said, why are you eating bone? We said, we get the marrow from the bone. They said, oh, here people don't eat bone. We say in Nigeria, this sausage is dog who eat it, not the human being. So it's like a change cultural shock. What
wow,
I was.
That is so interesting. And how was it with the? How did you feel when you met the African American people?
Oh, I was so happy and honored because a lot of them, they want to trace their root back. They are the first one we taught the African textile, and the men are learning the women's loom. Then I keep telling them, this work in Nigeria is for women. It's not for men. Men's loom is long and tight. They said this is America. What a woman can use, a man can also use it. Then I say, that is one lesson. I'm taking this home. The men's loom, I wanted to learn it, but we are not allowed. They said it's a taboo. So immediately I get home, I went to learn the men's loom. Then I add it to my weaving. Women's loom is only hand. And then you put the warp. Wow. So that is how I started learning the men's loom, and I teach my daughter. And my daughter now, we have to teach other female because anything I want to do, I will first learn it before I start teaching them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how did people feel when they saw you now doing the man work?
Oh, they said they used police to arrest me. They said this woman always cross to what men are doing. Even when they started the film, Ajane Ogun, then I said I want to do a film called Ayaba, which is a storyline for women. They always say any hat that they will put many hats when a woman want to marry in those days. So the woman will pick one hat and put it on her head. The one that fits her head is going to be the husband. But they will not know the man. Okay. So I now want to do that film. Then they use police to arrest me. So that is how...
Was it happening? Was it something that was frequent?
No, they don't want a woman to dap into the men's something. But going to America just opened my eye. Then I started doing it, and I'm training. I now start training my co-wife, 14 other wives. Then after that, I started going to the garage. If your mama is selling matches, they will give you your own. They will tie it. One kobo, two kobo. So you go to the garage to hawk. So I went there and I picked some of those girls. I picked 20. I started training them, Adire. That if this Adire can carry me overseas, it can also carry you. So some of us who are number 2 or 3 wives, they now start coming. Then I was now training them. Then I will tell them, when you make your money, don't give it to your husband, no, but you can look after yourself and put food in the house. If your husband put 3 kobo down, you have to put 2 kobo down. Then the men said they are not listening to their husband anymore. That is why they said I'm doing American feminists. But I'm training them how to keep their money so they will not be independent. No, so they can be independent. One day, let's say they throw them out of the house, so they will have money in their pocket.
So the other...
it become a feminist revolution.
And the co-wives, were they artists as well?
Yeah, they were not artists, but I trained them.
Okay.
So now they know how to do pottery. Because I can do pottery, I do carving, I do weaving, I do adire, I do beadwork, all the work I learn. My father used to do, they call them asin demade. They do hat with bead, my father. Used to work for the king. So all the time when my father used to do it, I used to learn. Then there is a dress called jacon.
The one that is in bead.
They do embroidery like this with hand. So my father used to do that on sonya, on silk dress. That is how I know how to do embroidery.
Okay. And your husband, was he?
My former husband is an artist. He's a very renowned artist, very brilliant.
Okay.
And he's very well-known artist.
So he was supporting even the gallery that you started and all
No, he wasn't happy. They don't want you to do what they are doing. So I will do his own work. I will help him during the day, but I do my own work in the night. So.
Okay, that's interesting. So is he the one that you were still married to when you come to Lagos?
No. This my husband is a retired commissioner of police, very nice man. Very straightforward, and he supported female artists. Even when we first married, they said it's a woman rapper, that why is he supporting what women are doing? So he said he has to support his wife because he has to support what women are doing. The mother used to do Adire before the mother died, and that is how he went to even buy Adire in my shop before I met him. Wow. In Oshogbo.
So how was the, because in your life you had issues with the police, you end up married to police. How did that go?
Well, the police, now they said it's your friend. I now know police is my friend. But by then, we don't like police. Artists doesn't like police. Police doesn't like artists. Artists with rasta hair, they call it trash hair. When they are looking for a suspect, it's the first one they will arrest. If you braid your hair like this, the first people they will arrest is you. Then, if you now have beard, they will say it's a criminal.
Wow.
But now it's a fashion. Okay. The women are even telling the men, grow me beard to play with. So I was telling this our handsome son, I said, look, in those days you will be the first suspect. So then our boss, Ulibaya, said, this may be a good idea. Police want to marry you. It's good you marry police so you can ask police why are they arresting artists. That is how the two caught for.
That's very
and it just worked.
It just
worked.
You've mentioned the struggle so many times, but was this a time where, even before this traveling, that somebody said, no, I believe in you, you can do it, I will support what you're doing?
Yes, because I remember when they first went to report me and said, this woman is the first commissioner of police, but I always go to the DPO. I will tell them, this is what I do, I'm an artist, and I have some people I'm training in case if they bring case against me. So then it's one of the first people, when they went to tell that there is this woman who is training our wife. After our wife become a professional, then they will not give us money anymore. Then he said, are they stealing? They said no, but they are doing this work. He said, yes. Are they not using the money to help your children? So why do you want to get her arrested? They said, she always do what men are doing. Then it's one of the people that actually supported and said they should leave her alone. As far as he's teaching the drummer, they call them alarinjo. Okay. So these people started, whenever visitors are coming, they become drum for them. And they will now give them money. So they now become, instead of alarinjo, they now become a professional drummer, because in those days, you can only drum in the King Palace. And only when somebody die or they are doing ceremony before you can beat drum. But every day we are beating drum. They will say they are making noise to the community. They are doing this. Go and arrest them.
That was part of your lifestyle.
Yes, yes.
To showcase the music and the arts and everything. So
I love music because my father also is a musician. He blow horn.
Okay.
Of an animal. So whenever the king is going out, he will be the one to be blowing horn to tell the people, the king is coming. Oh. You know, up till now, when you go to the northern Nigeria, you will see the kakaki. Yes. But the Yoruba, they have also a horn, they will blow. So you know the king is around. Yes, my father used to do that. He's a musician. And he's also a singer.
Okay, oh wow.
Yes.
So everything was together, all the artists were quite in the same type of space.
Yes.
Artists on fabric, musicians.
Yes.
So how do you see this life compared to now?
Today I have to thank the education people who go and study overseas, who saw the other part of the world. Okay. And they come back and say, this thing you think is no good, it can actually put food on your table. So that is how the young people started to buy our art. Before they will say they are Arabica. How can somebody be selling wood? That is work on plywood. They will say they are selling wood.
And it's art.
It's art. A painting on plywood, they will say you are selling wood. They will say don't do it, nobody will buy it. Go become a lawyer, go become. But today, I will say number 3 selling artist in the world now is a Nigerian woman called Njideka Akunyele. Her work, the first one for $1.2 million, the second one go for 2.4, the third one 3.4 million, which is called Bush Baby. It's on Google. And the society decide the price of the artist, not the artists themselves. So that is how they start hiring me to go to Canada, to go and teach, to go. So when they hire me now, I can say, you junior wife, you want to go to London? You so, you want to go to Germany? So that is how we start having more and more female artists. Wow. So, and my aim is to train more female so we can be self-independent through our own. We don't need to be waiting for the man to give us money before we eat. Because when we are 15 wives and the other people have no job, fight every day. Just on 1 naira, you will be fighting yourself. But you can actually make more than 1 naira if you use your hand to work. That is the meaning of the atelewo enikin tonije. Once you can work, your hand work will take you to the greater point.
That's very interesting. So you kept learning, even though you did not had the chance to finish school. It seems like you learned so much. You didn't seem like you missed anything in education. You made the most of everything that you were seeing around you.
Yes. So what I do, the young people who come, even though I'm training them in textile, the people who go to school, who finish secondary school, I will say, come, I don't go to school if I make mistake, because When I speak my English before, it's very, you will be saying, what? Signature my tribe. Bata, para, pa, pa, pa. I'm telling you that this is a drummer. It's beating bata. Then the children will now tell me, say drummer. I will say drummer. That is how I was learning, small, until I learned how to speak English. It's not perfect, but I can look and say, this one, beautiful. You wear this, you look more beautiful. That is how I sell my dresses. I always wear my work. Anywhere I go, I wear my work.
You embody your
Yes, yes. So when I wear it, they will say, oh, this is beautiful. Where do you, I will say, signature my tribe. I make it. So I will say, you can wear this. When you wear this, you will look more beautiful. Yeah. So they will say, okay, let me see. Next week, come and bring some color for me. So I will go to Oshogbo. I will quickly walk day and night. I will rush to Lagos. And I'm raising 3 children.
Okay, you had 3 children?
No, by then I have 3 children. So
wow.
I come to Lagos.
How did you feel becoming a mother and, you know, being doing all these things? You're working, you're teaching.
I used to carry my baby on my back when I travel, and then I do my work with hand. And then when they are sleeping, they sleep on my back. And I was telling them that African women, especially Nigeria, they are hardworking.
Yes.
If they are working, they, you know, the people who really have money in those days, they are market women. They may be richer than their husband, but inside the house, they still give respect to the husband, which I always do. Whenever my husband is upset, I will kneel down, or call me, that won't be no. But you know, tomorrow I'm going to do the same. So, because I have son now, and I always tell them, now allow your wife to do what make her happy, because that will help you in future.
That's all about making people happy.
Yes, yes. Right? Make yourself happy and let her be happy too.
So how did all of this become? It's almost like an empire you built with Nike at gallery. I
started, as I told you, in 1967 with the first gallery. What I do, I don't sell my work alone. I don't work alone. I always work with people. Even when I travel, I carry some other people's work. So then they will say, oh, if you carry other people's work, they will buy their work. They will not buy your own. I say, I don't care. If they don't like my own, they can like your own. When I come and I sell, I give you your money. If you like, you dash me some. So that is how I was now carrying people along. So most of the work you will see here, they are artists that some of their mothers study with me, some of them. And some of them, they use the art to train themselves through school.
Wow.
When they are doing IT, they come to us, they learn, they are training themselves through their own handwork. And that is how they become big. So they bring their work here.
That's part of
that
it,
is,
you know.
this is Nigeria.